The shape of our feet. It was late summer in New York City, and the sun had already started its yearly retreat. A hint of fall was in the air, along with the thin wine-red French scarves worn by the women at the entrance to the Met. The smell of hot dogs, gyros, and roasted chestnuts wafted in the air from the food stalls on the sidewalk. We had booked our tickets in advance, so we quickly bypassed the crowds and found our way to the ancient Greek statues. Ari kept drawing my attention to the feet of the statues. Look, the toe next to the big toe is longer than the rest of the toes. It's the same for all of these statues. That's how you can tell they're Greek. I nodded, and we moved on. I wondered why she was concentrating on the feet rather than the rest of these majestic statues with their perfect physiques and unlikely poses. How must it feel to dangle Medusa's head on your outstretched arm for 1,000 years? To stand in the same pose for so long? However, none of these things interested Ari, just the feet. "Do you know what kind of feet you have?" she inquired, obviously upset that I wasn't showing more interest. "American?" I joked. "That's the problem with you. You never know when to be serious," she said. Okay, so tell me what kind of feet I have." "They're Greek." "What about yours?" "They're Roman." "And now you're going to tell me that that's why we're so incompatible?" "Well, it's definitely one of the reasons," she joked. "Sounds like you don't know when to be serious either," I added. We were silent for a while as we wandered aimlessly through the antiquities. There was still half an hour until we were meeting my parents for lunch at the dining room on the 5th floor. As we wandered, we discovered ourselves in the Assyrian Room with the two 3,000-year-old lamassu, or human-headed winged lions, guarding either side of the entrance. Both of us stood, mesmerized by the familiarity of the statues and of that room. Of course, Ari pointed out the feet, which were lions' feet. "Neither Greek nor Roman," she joked. I had a distinct sense of déjà vu. "I can't believe I've been to this museum so many times, but I've never seen this room before," Ari whispered reverently. "Me neither," I said under my breath. Just then the lights went out. I grabbed Ari's hand instinctively, and just like that, the lights were back on again. Recently, there had been a string of blackouts in New York City, something to do with strikes and shortages. It was all kind of brushed under the rug. We said nothing as we wandered a bit dazed out to find the elevator to the 5th floor dining room. "Hey, Dad," Ari said a bit self-consciously.
"It's great to see you guys again. Did you see that giant obelisk in the garden?"
"Obelisk?" Ari and I looked out the window to see a giant 69-foot-high obelisk shimmering in the mid-daylight. We both shivered a bit at the strangeness of it.
"Yeah, according to the pamphlet, it's over 2,500 years old and comes directly from Egypt,"
Dad said. Ari tried to change the topic. "Hey, Dad, you wouldn't happen to know the shape of your feet, would you?"